Welcome to the award celebration, where we celebrate members who excel in their commitment to the field of aging services and residents who embody excellence. We will begin with graduating our 2019-2020 class of the Leadership Institute. One of the goals of Leading Age Texas is to encourage and cultivate emerging leaders. Throughout the Leadership Institute experience, these individuals have committed themselves to developing a foundation of leadership within the aging services field. Moving forward, the knowledge they have gained and the relationships they have built with their peers will continue to serve them as they serve our aging Texans. I now welcome Nicole Gann, the EIA Board Chair and our Leadership Institute Facilitator, to congratulate the class.
I want to start off by saying that it's been my personal privilege to spend the better part of a year with each one of these fellows, getting to know them, getting to learn about their organizations, getting to know about where they're at in their leadership journey. And it has just been an honor to know them and to learn from them. And I am so excited to see their expansion as people, as leaders, and I know that our industry is in good hands with them at the helm in the future. So I know you're going to join me in sending out a big, heartfelt, warm, congratulatory yay for celebrating their completion of the Leading Age Texas Leadership Institute. And so without further ado, let me celebrate who they are and where they're from. Dave Anfinson, Lutheran Sunset Ministries. Jamie Cobb, James L. West Center for Dementia Care. Shannon Critchlow, C.C. Young. Lisa Englander, Presbyterian Village North. Marvin Fisher, Presbyterian Village North. Sarah Floyd, Juliet Fowler Communities. Brittany Gavriel, MRC Cornerstone. Alex Gonzalez, Edgemere. Sandra Gonzalez, Blue Skies of Texas. Dwayne Greenwood, MRC Pinecrest Retirement. Aaron Hargett, Buckner Retirement Communities. Ruth Hicks, Longhorn Village. Rashay Markham, Manor Park Incorporated. Laura Kate Palaki, The Wesleyan. Yvonda Qualls, Christian Care Mesquite. Rosemary Solis, The Hallmark, and Kelvin Washington, The Hallmark. Please join me in congratulating them. Send them a little note virtually to let them know that you appreciate their work and dedication and being part of this graduating class. In addition, I want to send out a big thank you and a virtual hug to the 8 member communities who so graciously volunteered not only their space, but their leadership expertise to make an impact on this year's Leadership Fellows. Even to our area Austin host, who we didn't get to see in person because of this little thing called COVID, we know that that graciousness and that spirit was there, so thank you as well. Another note, I want to let you know that your EIA board is at work with our Leading Age Texas staff in reimagining what the Leadership Institute experience will be in the future. And applications will be open in the spring. So start thinking of those next emerging leaders to send through this coursework. You won't be sad that you did so. And so lastly, and with that, I am going to turn it over to Marcia Caton, our board chair of the Leading Age Texas board, as she takes us through the award ceremony.
The Leading Age Texas Awards celebrate those who embody our highest aspirations and inspire our admiration, all while making appreciable contributions within and beyond the walls of their communities. Before we dive in, I want to give a special round of thanks to Remedy Senior Care for sponsoring our annual awards program. Our Council of Network Representatives was tasked with reviewing this year's slate of deserving nominees and selected those we celebrate this morning. We thank you for your time and dedication. Matthew Curry, Cheryl Harding, Pamela Roddy, Stephen Nelson, Deborah Nugent, Phil Jacob, and Tiffany Tello. Thank you.
First award, Excellence in the Workplace, honors an organization that demonstrates effectiveness in fostering and advancing a healthy workplace culture and an environment that promotes the continued development of staff at all levels. Please enjoy this video from Westminster, this year's Excellence in the Workplace Award winner.
Hi, my name is Kim Ogden, Director of Human Resources at Westminster, and I'm so happy to be accepting the Excellence in the Workplace Award. Today, I'd like you to hear from a few of our associates about what makes us extraordinary.
The wonderful things I really enjoy working here at Westminster is the family environment. It really, from the residents to the employees, is just having that friendly face that we say good morning to and we say good evening to.
I started here at Westminster as a housekeeper, and I had grown. I become in 3 years an assistant, a house concierge, and then I become an assistant activity director. I've been here for 13 years because I feel like this is like my second home.
We are extraordinary together.
We are extraordinary together.
We are extraordinary together.
The Excellence in Community Service Award recognizes an organization that has demonstrated exceptional social accountability as part of their broader non-for-profit mission. Please enjoy this video from Hospice of Midland, Rays of Hope Children's Grief Center, this year's Excellence in Community Service Award winner.
Thank you, Leading Age Texas, for awarding Rays of Hope Children's Grief Center with the Excellence in Community Service Award for 2020.
Rays of Hope Children's Grief Center, as a community outreach of Hospice of Midland, exists to meet the unique needs of grieving children and their families. My daughter Isabella was with Hospice of Midland for about 1.5 years before she passed. Hospice of Midland had referred my son over to Rays of Hope to help him kind of process and go through the grieving of losing his only sibling, and Rays of Hope really helped him find his voice. And like I said, just to show him that it's normal, all the things he was kind of feeling, the anger, the sadness, the depression, everything. It's a roller coaster. And Rays of Hope has really helped all of us as a family to come together to be able to express what we're feeling, and for us to see like, oh, they're having a rough day. Some of us may be silent, some of us may be angry, and we're all on different pages half the time. But that's okay, because we all understand and realize, oh, we're all in this together, and we all go through it, just different times, different ways, different phases, and that's okay. We really would be lost without Rays of Hope and Hospice of Midland.
Thank you, Leading Age. We are honored to have been presented the 2020 Excellence in Community Service Award.
The Innovation in Care and Services Award recognizes an organization for creating programs and services that foster innovative thinking and openness to change, collaboration, and continuous learning. Please enjoy this video from Presbyterian Village North, this year's Innovation in Care and Services Award winner.
Hi, Leading Age Texas. We are so excited and honored to receive the Innovative Care and Services Award. Here at Presbyterian Village North, all of our programs are designed around the dimensions of wellness: physical, social, intellectual, spiritual, environmental, vocational, and emotional. One of our most innovative and successful messages is that wellness truly is for everyone. It doesn't matter where you are in your stage of life. There's no cookie cutter program, no one size fits all. In 2019, PVN was awarded the International Council on Active Aging, New Step, Beacon, and Pinnacle Award for being a top 5 wellness program in North America. Live and thrive your way is so much more than a saying here at PVN. It's what we truly believe in. It's never too late to start a new path to wellness or improve your quality of life. With over 300 activities a month and over 80 fitness classes a week throughout the continuum of care, PVN truly has something for everyone. Thanks again, Leading Age Texas.
PVN staff are always 2 steps ahead of us.
That's one of the wonderful reasons I'm glad I moved to PVN.
Our whole wellness department should be applauded for this wonderful achievement.
A sincere congratulations to the team at Presbyterian Village North. Very proud of what you do and very honored to be part of your team.
Our next award, Excellence in Governance, is given to volunteer leaders who have served with distinction on the governing board of Leading Age Texas member organization. This award recognizes an individual's outstanding contribution to the well-being of seniors, to the employees who serve them, and the organization's not-for-profit mission. Please enjoy this video about Philip Whitworth, board member of Presbyterian Village North, this year's Excellence in Governance Award winner.
When I saw the category Excellence in Governance, the very first person who came to mind was Phil Wentworth. He epitomizes what a board member should be. He uses influence and a listening ear and suggestions to help guide. I often think of Phil as a teammate and not as a board member. He really lives our mission, embraces our vision, and he wants to serve.
It has been an honor to work with Phil Wentworth and to learn from this wonderful man, to see his dedication, and also to understand and learn from his great knowledge, wisdom, and experience. We're grateful to him, and we're grateful to Leading Age to be able to accept this honor.
I am thrilled and honored to receive the Leading Age Excellence in Governance Award for my involvement on the board of Presbyterian Village North. It has been a privilege to be associated with PVN since 1985. During this period of time, we have all worked together to ensure that each moment matters for those we serve. I have volunteered because Presbyterian Village North is a not-for-profit, faith-based organization with a mission, a vision, and values that I embrace.
Congratulations, Phil, and more than congratulations, thank you for all you do for Forefront Living.
Next, we recognize this year's Dr. Herbert Shore Outstanding Mentor. This award is presented to an individual who demonstrates an exceptional aptitude for one-on-one teaching and motivation while challenging and developing future leaders in our field. Please enjoy this video about Cheryl Harding, President and CEO of James L. West Center for Dementia Care, this year's Dr. Herbert Shore Outstanding Mentor.
So when I first got to James L. West, I was the Life Enrichment Director, and Cheryl saw the potential in me to become a healthcare administrator. And so she took me under her wing and guided me through the Administrator in Training program. She not only surrounds herself with great leaders, but then she continues to help push us and grow us and challenges us every day to become better than what we are. And I know that our residents and our families, as well as our staff, are just so blessed by her leadership. And we're incredibly proud of you, and congratulations on receiving this award.
Honoring Cheryl Harding as the Outstanding Mentor Award recipient is recognition of a lifetime of service to the industry and to students who had learned from her, watched her, been mentored by her, who are now serving the sector. What a well-deserved honor, Cheryl. Congratulations on receiving the 2020 Herbert Shore Outstanding Mentor Award from Leading Age Texas.
Congratulations, Cheryl. Couldn't be more deserved honor for you. I am so lucky to work for you and be able to learn from you.
So I knew Dr. Shore at University of North Texas. Dr. Shore was just a really impressive person and a genuine person. So if I could touch just a fraction of the number that he did, I would be honored. I'm very honored to receive this award.
Congratulations, Cheryl. You're a great mentor.
Yay! The Emerging Leader Award recognizes an individual who has assumed expanded leadership roles within the last 5 years and has also actively committed to investing time and energy toward greater advancement and professional growth. Please enjoy this video about Tim Ho Hun, Technical Inspector, Capital Projects at Blue Skies of Texas, this year's Emerging Leader Award winner.
Over the last year, Tim has worked over $10 million in renovation projects, making our Blue Skies campus beautiful. This is exactly why our occupancy rates are the highest that they've been in years. And this is also why Tim is this year's Emerging Leader.
So the best part for me working for Blue Skies of Texas is being able to work with a team of really, really great people that work really hard to provide the best we can for our heroes.
Tim is so deserving of this award. Over the last 15 years, he has built strong relationships with other employees, contractors, and over 1,000 residents across both campuses.
There are so many things to say about Tim. He's very warm, very pleasant, very understanding, and very accommodating.
Just wanted to share a few things about Tim because he's such a good person. He's always talking about his family. That says a whole lot about someone. He's really a good family person. I want to start crying. Tim probably felt like crying a lot of times through our project.
So, as a lasting impression, I was told once, we're only here for a little while, and we're gonna make a mark. It's up to us to decide whether that's gonna be a good mark or not, and I hope when it's time for me to move on that it's a good mark.
The Excellence in Research and Education Award recognizes an individual's ongoing commitment to quality aging services through evidence-based research and dissemination of research findings through internal and external shared learning opportunities. Please enjoy this video about Dr. Janice Knabel, Medical Director at James L. West Center for Dementia Care, this year's Excellence in Research and Education Award winner.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel, on your Leading Age Award. 27 years ago this month, you sat together with a group of community leaders to address a need to support persons with dementia and specifically Alzheimer's. And in 27 years, you have not only built your life, but you built a career of service around James L. West and the University of North Texas Health Science Center. Your mentorship, leadership, research excellence, and education has made a difference.
She is well known throughout the state as well as nationally for her advocacy for long-term care, not just dementia long-term care, but long-term care in general. Dr. Knabel is always there to advocate for our education and research to allow us to do our job in a better way.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel. I'm so proud to have you as our medical director at the West Center. And it's a perfect award for you because I see how enthusiastic you are about educating the staff here and your students. And I just can't think of anybody who deserves such an award more than you do. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel. We're proud of you.
Congratulations, Dr. Knabel, on receiving the Leading Age Excellence in Education and Research Award. We're so proud of you.
Yay! Our next award, Excellence in Leadership, recognizes an individual who at any level is known to be impactful, effective, and inspirational to those around them. Please enjoy this video about Dragoslav Lukic, Environmental Services Director at Buckner Retirement Services, this year's Excellence in Leadership Award winner.
Drago only smiles. No matter how many times you may approach him with something that is so minor, he always makes you feel like you're the most important person that he has to contend with.
Dragoslav, his 14 years worth of dedication, every single resident here knows him by name.
He does everything and does it well. One, he's skilled. He's skilled because of training. He's also skilled because he wants to do it and he wants to do things right. The second part is compassion. He's very compassionate at what he does, because this is not just a building, this is someone's home.
For me, there is no problem, there is no issue, there is actually opportunity to do something. I'm happy to help. I'm there to find solution for you. I'm here to make your day great.
Our next award recognizes the advancement of public trust and honors the commitment to ensuring that quality of life, person-centeredness, being a resource for consumers to make informed choices remain at the forefront of our field. Please enjoy this video about Kathy Neese Brown, VP of Mission Support at James L. West Center for Dementia Care, this year's Public Trust Award winner.
Congratulations, Kathy Neese Brown, for your Public Trust Award through Leading Age Texas. She's an advocate for all of those who are impacted by dementia, and she works hard, not only in Fort Worth, but throughout the state of Texas, educating and bringing people to James L. West as collaborators, as donors, just in every way that she can support our mission. Throughout COVID, Kathy has been an invaluable team member, providing education throughout the community of our needs, bringing donors.
So Kathy Neese Brown is our fairy godmother here at James L. West, and we are so blessed to have her. She goes out in the community and advocates for our seniors, advocates for our staff, whether it's getting us PPE during COVID, or if it's partnering with our school districts and making sure that our students are being able to grow and flourish in the healthcare industry. We are so blessed to have you, Kathy, and congratulations on your award.
Kathy, this award could not have gone to a better person. The West Center and the Fort Worth community are so lucky to have you on our side.
Thank you, Leading Age Texas, for the 2020 Public Trust Award. It is truly an honor to represent James L. West as well as the center.
Congratulations, Kathy, for the Public Trust Award with Leading Age Texas. We appreciate you.
The Service Excellence Award honors an individual working in direct service who demonstrates extraordinary talent, expertise, and dedication to caring for and positively impacting the lives of residents. Please enjoy this video about Fu An Nguyen, referred in the video as Gwen. She is a licensed vocational nurse at Morningside Ministries. She is this year's Service Excellence winner.
Gwen is actually one of the very best nurses that I've ever worked with. As far as residents, she absolutely loves them and goes 110% every day to make sure that their needs are met. If they're not eating, she's going to bring them in special food from home or make it for them.
The 10 years I have been here, I have had many health problems. And if I had not had Gwen as my nurse, I would have been in the hospital each time. So she has kept me out of the hospital many times.
During this tough time of COVID, she has gone above and beyond to help make those connections, meaningful connections, between our residents and family.
Before you even see Gwen, you hear Gwen. She's always laughing. She's always interacting with the residents. Family members just absolutely love her. I just think that this is really a perfect award for her. She always goes above and beyond, and I think that any resident that's had Gwen would actually tell you that they just love being with her.
Gwen, we just want to tell you that you deserve this award. We want to congratulate you. We're happy for you, and don't be too humble about it, girl.
Yes, you deserve it. Thank you.
The Volunteer of the Year Award honors dynamic volunteer commitment proven to enrich the quality of life for seniors and their communities. Please enjoy this video from Buckner Calderwoods about Laura Morellis, this year's Volunteer of the Year Award winner.
When I see Laura, I smile because she just induces smiling in everyone, just full of joy she is.
Laura spreads joy and sunshine everywhere she goes. And I have seen these long, tall Texas cowboys line up waiting to be hugged by Laura.
They call her Little Miss Sunshine because everyone that she comes in contact, she literally just brightens their day.
I mean, her biggest superpower is her warm, bubbly personality.
I would come up here with my mother and I would get to meet a lot of the residents. And from there, my connection started growing with a lot of the residents here. The name Little Miss Sunshine came from, of course, me being a little, but also spreading joy and cheer and sunshine all across Calderwoods.
As aging services professionals, there is no better reminder of the greater purpose we serve than the incredible seniors living in our communities. Our final award recognizes one such person, Shudi Fath. She's a resident at Westminster, our 2020 Inspirational Senior Texan. Shudi is being recognized for going above and beyond, all while inspiring others in her actions. Please enjoy this video from Westminster recognizing this year's Inspirational Senior Texan.
I've known Shudi Fath for well over half a century, and she's the most remarkable woman I know. And she's been such a role model for all of us. She's broken through many glass ceilings, and protecting the underdog is something that's been very, very important to her in many, many cases. There are many things I admire about what she says, but there are two things that stick with me about what's so important. She says, always give a damn, and enjoy life and live within your means. And I think that if we could do those three things, we'll be very fortunate.
I grew up in Bastrop. I was born January 11, 1916. My father was a family doctor. I grew up during the Depression years. My parents had all these kids, and all they told us was, we'll do everything we can to be sure you get a college education, and after that, you're on your own. I try to hope and think that I'm a lot like her, but I'm not sure if that's true. She was a lot quieter. Probably that Barton Springs is still here. It's threatened every day. We fought so many battles. I was treasurer of Say Barton Creek Association for 29 years, and then I've been treasurer emeritus since then. Well, I call myself an eternal optimist, which I think is a lot better than being an eternal pessimist. Right now, I think God is mad at us. I mean, right now, the world is in a mess. The people give me hope. Volunteers are so important. I decided that I had a mantra, but I didn't know it until after it was over. You got to give a damn about something and work hard to make it happen. You can't do it alone. You need help from others. You don't win them all, but things might be worse if you hadn't tried.
Many thanks to the 2020 award winners for placing quality first, delivering excellence in the work you do, and inspiring those around you to do the same. We hope you've been inspired, as I know I have. A special thank you to the Leading Age Texas Awards program sponsor, Remedy Senior Care.
Welcome to the 30th Annual Arts Inspire Awards portion of the ceremony. I am Juliana Ems, Communications and Marketing Coordinator at Leading Age Texas and the Arts Inspire Program Staff Liaison. The name Arts Inspire encapsulates the idea that whether one continues a lifelong passion or pursues a new craft later in life, the arts inspire ageless creativity. This program celebrates the creative contributions of aging Texans, generating recognition for both the artists and the communities in which they live. This year's contest was highly competitive with nearly 150 pieces total submitted in both visual and written arts. The judges ranged from university professors to gallery owners and artists, all of whom who graciously volunteered their time and expertise. I would like to take this moment to thank all who participated in the contest. I would also like to recognize the 2020 Arts Inspire coordinators who worked tirelessly to assist the artists in participating. Thank you for all you do. We'd also like to extend a special thank you to Communities of Faith Risk Retention Group for sponsoring the program. And now I'd like to invite Amanda Wiedenfeld, our Director of Professional Development, to join me in presenting this year's winners.
Thank you, Juliana. First, we will begin with a very unique category, Distinguished Arts. This category welcomes entries of any medium completed by a resident age 95 or older at the time of the artwork's completion. In second place, we have Adeline Maines from Army Residence Community with Knitted Smocking Dress. In first place is Ethel Harvey from Corencia at Barton Creek with Welcome Home. From her earliest childhood memories, Ethel recalls hearing her kindergarten teacher telling her mother, "You have a little artist." From that early age, over the course of her fine arts education at the Art Students League and the National Academy of Design in New York City, and to the present, art has been her life's pleasure and focus. Ethel has always worked in the arts, including stage set design, graphic design, fashion illustration, and textile design. Her piece, Welcome Home, was inspired by sights seen on a vacation to Jerusalem. Congratulations to these distinguished artists.
Next is the hard crafts category, which features pieces crafted by carving, casting, modeling, or other shaping methods. Third place goes to David Garber from Army Residence Community with Walking Sticks. The second place winner is Howard McDonald from Blue Skies of Texas West with Pablo's Madam. First place is Bill Eubank from Eden Hill Communities with The Shrimp Boat. Bill was born into an Air Force family in Bluefield, West Virginia. He started building models as an 8-year-old, including cars, planes, and boats. Because of frequent moves as an Air Force officer, he never had his own train layout, so he instead enjoyed joining clubs, meeting people, and learning from them in the States and overseas. During his membership in the San Antonio Model Railroad Association, he volunteered to make the needed shrimp boats. Research in the build of the Wendy L, named after his daughter, took about 2 months. Bill appreciates the three-dimensional aspect of building models as well as the creativity aspect of scratch building. Doing the research, drawing his own plans, using simple materials, and learning new techniques. Congratulations to the hard crafts category winners.
The next category, Mixed Media, involves artworks created in any medium not included in another category, as well as artworks crafted from more than one medium. In third place, we are celebrating Ethel Harvey again from Corencia at Barton Creek with Jamming in the Park. In second place, we have Dorothy Dottie Wallingford from Blue Skies of Texas West with Savor San Antonio, Texas. Rounding out the category in first place is Ann Chris from Westminster with The Cyclists. As a youngster, Ann drew cartoon birthday cards for her family. This impressed her dad enough to convince her to read and study his cartoon book. Although it didn't interest her much at the time, she drew the cartoon for her high school paper. When Anne moved to Westminster, she took up some of the offered art classes, which she found very satisfying. When left on her own in class, she began drawing family members from photos. During the days of this pandemic and lockdown, she chose to do this cartoon of a fellow resident's family to spread some joy. Congratulations to these winners.
Next, we'll take a short break from the visual arts to recognize the prose winners, the first of our written arts categories. In third place is John Shapani from Corencia at Barton Creek with A Day in My Journey with Dementia. In second place, we have Peggy Klubnik, also from Corencia at Barton Creek, with A Narrow Escape. First place is William Schluss from Westminster with Durham. William is a retired psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who practiced and taught in Houston and Austin for more than 40 years. He has done a fair amount of utilitarian writing and editing over the years for professional and community organizations and boards, but Durham is his first creative writing he's done since high school. About his piece, Durham, William says, "Writing about this important person in my early childhood turned out to be a moving and gratifying experience. It has prompted me to plan another piece on an important figure in my adolescence."
Congratulations and thank you to all the pros winners for sharing their stories with us.
Next is the drawing category. Third place is Robbie Certain from Blue Skies of Texas West with Texas Summer. Second place is Eric Lindquist from Westminster with Abraham Lincoln. And first place is Kathy Long from Morningside Ministries at Menger Springs with Memories of New Mexico. Kathy began drawing in 2005, studying under the British graphite artist Mike Sibley. She wanted to draw animals, primarily dogs and cats, and Mike is one of the world's leading artists in that arena. She attended his workshop in San Antonio, then followed up with online classes, and that's how it all began. Today's piece, Memories of New Mexico, was inspired by her love for traveling in the state. Congratulations to the winners of this impressive category.
Now we'll move into the soft crafts categories, the first of which is decorative, featuring embroidery, cross-stitch, and needlepoint. In third place is Brad McPherson from Eden Heights with A Cornucopia of Thanksgiving Memories. In second place, we have Dixie Mullins from Clarewood House with Redwork Peekaboo. Rounding out the category in first place is Renata Loudon from Carencia at Barton Creek with Texas. Renata was born in Germany and lived there until age 12 when her family moved to the U.S., ultimately ending up in Houston. She attended the University of Texas at Austin and graduated with a degree in languages and history. She briefly worked at Texaco in the legal department after marrying her husband Al and prior to having 4 children. Renata retired to Carencia 13 years ago, where she met and later married her second husband, Jack Collins. Renata credits her talent for needlepoint from her grandmother in Germany. Her inspiration for this winning piece comes from her love of Texas and memories of her neighborhood. Congratulations to these winners.
Next in soft crafts is sewing. In third place is Sandra Edsall from Army Residence Community with Indian Dream. In second place, we have Mary Dobbs, also from Army Residence Community, with The Backyard. First place goes to Sue Gilliam from Westminster with Circles Inspire. Sue grew up in New Zealand, and even after living in Texas for many years, she is still influenced by the beauty of the landscape and gardens of her native land. Though her art journey started with watercolor, she has since moved into acrylic painting and now does mostly collage, using papers, fabrics, and found stuff with lots of textures. Sue regularly tries new things and has an ever-increasing inventory of pictures and wall hangings. Circles Inspire was inspired from articles by Beryl Taylor and Jane LaFazzi in Cloth Paper Scissors magazine several years ago. Congratulations to the winners of the sewing category.
Our last soft crafts category is textile, which is crafted by crocheting, knitting, weaving, tatting, etc. In third place is Karen McDonald from Blue Skies of Texas West with Cardinals. In second place, we have Eloise McGinnis from Morningside Ministries at Menger Springs with A New Use for My Grandmother's Buttons. And in first place is Catherine Rajski from Blue Skies of Texas West with Como Se Llama. Catherine has been knitting since she was 5 years old when her grandmother taught her to keep her out of trouble. It has been the love of her life ever since. She progressed from making doll clothes, blankets, and scarves when she was younger to sweaters, baby clothes, baby blankets, and Afghans as she got older. After she moved to Blue Skies, she looked to help support their fundraising efforts and is always looking for patterns that she thinks will sell to help support the organization. While looking through the internet, she came across a pattern for the llama. Catherine says it was so cute she just had to try to make him. Congratulations to the place winners in the soft crafts textile category.
Next, we'll move on to masterworks, featuring reproductions of other artists' works in any medium. In third place is Eric Lindquist from Westminster with Portrait of a Woman. In second place, we have Douglas Frazee from Blue Skies of Texas West with Mayan Dancer. First place is Seinwin Ko from Blue Skies of Texas with Vieux de la Cité Point des Arts. As a young girl, Seinwin studied art, but growing older, her focus shifted to her marriage, children, and her career as a florist. Upon retiring 16 years ago, she took up watercolor and became absorbed in this new world of color and light. She is self-taught in this medium and finds its possibilities endless. She loves art history and experimenting. She notes that the whole world of art from ancient times to present fascinates her. She fell in love with the harmony of light and water with the charming bridge and tree and was inspired to create today's winning piece. Congratulations to the winners of the Masterworks category.
Now, we're going to take another break from the visual arts to recognize the winners of the poetry category. Our third place winner is Maureen Mulrooney from Corinthia at Barton Creek with A Sonnet, Ode to the Virus. In second place, we have Susan Sabino from Army Residence Community with Mask. Rounding out the category in first place is Alan Manson from MRC The Crossings with They Tried to Escape. Alan was born in Oil City, Pennsylvania. He grew up in Ohio and attended Otterbein College, majoring in math and physics. He says he didn't appreciate his English class, and it wasn't until he retired and started reading the poetry of Robert Service that he started writing. Al spent 8 years as a Navy test pilot prior to joining NASA as a research pilot. After the Russian missiles were removed from Cuba, Al's patrol squadron spent many boring days flying around Cuba ensuring the missiles weren't returned. They Tried to Escape is an example of one of Al's Navy days. Al and his wife, Priscilla, have lived at MRC The Crossings in League City for 4 years, and his busy daily activities leave just a small amount of time for writing. Congratulations to these inspiring poets.
We are now going to recognize this year's winning photographers. In third place is William Schluss from Westminster with Inside Ellsworth Kelly's Austin. In second place, we have Peggy Klubnik from Corinthia at Barton Creek with Carmel by the Sea. First place is Linda McMillian from Blue Skies of Texas West with Ants on a Plant. Linda's interest in photography began at about 6 years old when her father gave her a Brownie Hawkeye camera. She prefers to take pictures of subjects in nature, both flora and fauna. During a world cruise, the last land stop was the Victoria Botanical Garden in the Seychelles. The beauty of the plant captured her eye, and although at first glance she thought the ants ruined it, she later came to appreciate the unique and interesting effect the ants contributed. The photo since has become meaningful, as this was the end of a great trip right before the pandemic hit. Congratulations to the winners from the photography category.
Now, we'll move into the painting categories, the first of which is alternative, which features works of paint on any surface other than canvas or paper, like glass, wood, or ceramic. In third place is William Schluss, once again from Westminster with It's Complicated. In second place, we have Elizabeth Lautner from Eden Heights with My Flower Power Blast from the Past. And in first place is Sue Gilliam, once again from Westminster Manor with Abstract Brown Bark. Sue says that Abstract Brown Bark took on a life of its own as she attached more things, giving us the winning piece we see today. Congratulations to these winners.
For our penultimate category, we have the painting, oil, and acrylic category. In third place is Karen McDonald from Blue Skies of Texas West with Celebrating Summer. In second place, we have Ethel Harvey from Corinthia at Barton Creek with Flying Together. And rounding out the category in first place is Peggy Klubnik from Corinthia at Barton Creek with Galveston Sunset. Peggy took a class in black and white photography several years ago and began developing her own pictures. Her love for the magnificent colors in nature led to her interest in taking color photographs. Her family then surprised her with a Canon camera and a telephoto lens for her 70th birthday. Due to her love for the California coast, she especially enjoys taking photographs of the ocean. She also enjoys using her photos as inspirations for her oil paintings. Peggy used photos she took of Galveston as the inspiration for today's oil painting. Congratulations to these winners.
Now for our final category, the painting watercolor winners are: in third place is Elaine Leander from Corencia at Barton Creek with Three's Company. In second place, we have Louise Bagg from Army Residence Community with Happy Hour. And finally, first place is Janet Olson, also from Army Residence Community with Here's Looking at You. Janet was an art teacher for 4 years, teaching sculpture, watercolor, and pottery. Seeking excitement in life, she spent 20 years in the Army, traveling to many exotic places. There wasn't much time for art until she and her husband Ed moved to Helena, Montana. With the amazing beauty of the Montana landscape all around, she got back her creative groove. Painting is a passion, and she finds a lot of joy in continuing to grow as an artist. Janet and Ed are now Texans, and Janet is finding new landscapes to paint. She also likes to travel, hike, scuba dive, and cook. Besides the River Art Group, Janet is a member of the Oil Painters of America. Many congratulations to the winners of the painting watercolor category. I thank all of you for celebrating with us today. To all the artists, thank you for sharing your talents with everyone. We know that you will continue to impress and inspire those around you with your artistic gifts. Thank you again for joining us in this virtual setting, and we hope to see you all back next year to see how the arts have inspired ageless creativity.
We hope this has been an inspiring program. We continue to encourage the membership to submit nominations for our awards program and to encourage your residents to submit their artwork for Arts Inspire when these programs open again next year, 2021. Again, congratulations to our Leadership Institute graduates and to all of our winners today. Thanks, everyone.